Child, DDG then took to the internet to let the whole world know that his baby mama ain't shit and she won't let him see his son. Have mercy. So DDG took to the internet yesterday to let the world know that Halle hasn't been letting him see his son for months. And he's been holding this back, trying to protect her golden image. Excuse me? From my recollection, all he ever did was embarrass this girl. He didn't protect anything. From the time she was pregnant till now, he has not protected anything. And a lot of his fans gonna get their panties in a bunch and be upset about the fact that, oh no, DDG is such a good dad. Nobody never said he wasn't a good dad. Two things can be true. You could be a good dad and you can still be immature as fuck. You can still be childish and you can lack emotional intelligence. He claimed yesterday that he has to drive hours to go to her house to see his son. The son is never dropped off. So whenever he drove all the way over there, he got over there and he decided not to take him because he's sick. But he decided that he just wanted to, sit downstairs with them, put him in the shower. And so he could feel better. He want to hold him. He want to do all the things. When you are no longer in a relationship, you cannot dictate what's going to go on in her house. What if she didn't want you to stay in her house? What was actually the agreement? And a lot of people get it fucked up. They sit up there and listen to one person's side, and then that's just what it is. A lot of people are listening to what DDG is saying to react and not to understand. First of all, we won't know the whole story because we only got one side. So I don't understand why there's so many people so ready to place blame on Halle. But see, he knew this. He's a master of the internet, right? And he's a master manipulator. So he knew his fans and other people that already don't like her for whatever was going to go and attack her behind these claims that he made. He's sitting up there talking about, I don't know what else to do. I don't want to be on no damn shade room. And so if you don't want to be on the shade room, then why would you get on the internet and talk bad about your baby mother? So basically, he literally got on the internet just to try to force her hand to let him see the son more. And furthermore, he's not making any type of sense. He's saying that the most he sees Halo is 72 hours. 72 hours is like 3 days. 3 days out of 7, at least 4 more days. So you mean to tell me that this man is sitting up here crashing out, having a whole tantrum because Halle gets to see the child one extra day? Excuse me? What does he mean that he doesn't know the nanny's name? That's a bold-faced lie. How can you say, I go pick him up from the nanny, but I don't even know her name. So why the fuck you didn't ask her name? Like, it's a lot of holes in the story, but people want to listen to what he's saying to react and not listen to comprehend. Because that's their fave. And that's fine if DDG is some of y'all's Beyonce. And when you was little, that's who you wanted to become. But for a man that praised himself to be the valedictorian, he's so smart, he's so educated, he lacks emotional intelligence. And this was so irresponsible, childish, and immature for him to do is hop on the internet and talk family business. What do you mean you didn't know what else to do? How about go to court? If he has the audacity to sit up there cocky as hell and say, I don't want to go to court because I don't think it's going to work in her favor. It's not going to be good for her. It's going to make her unhappy. Why does he automatically think that this is not going to be in her favor or her best interest for them to go to court? What makes him feel like he's so much better than her? She is his mother. There's not a lot of court systems that's just going to have a father get everything that he wants when the mother is not negligent or unfit. Excuse me? He gonna sit up there and say the judge gonna look at him and be like, we rather see this from black people. Shit, give him the whole summer. Excuse me? That is just like a immature ass little boy that wants to be a man. He sits up there and automatically wants to talk about how he's going to get the whole summer. Why didn't he say that the judge would say, give her the summer and give him the other half of the year? Because what? It's too much responsibility the whole majority of the time, and she get him 2 months. See, a lot of these dads, these internet dads, because he is an internet dad and he uses that baby as a prop and for content. I'm tired of people saying, he's a content creator. He was a content creator before Halo was even thought about, before the child was even born. He's looking at having this child for the summer because what? That's 2 months to just have fun. You're not with him all the other months. All the other months was he having a fever. All the other months when he get ready to go to school, when he go to daycare, all the picking him up and dropping him off. You're not doing the major work. That's just like King. King ass out there, him and Lena out there playing in them people culture. And of course, I'm more than sure he wants Kaiser for the whole summer. Why you want Kaiser for the summer? You want him during the fun months of the year. And he could go on back where Nika's doing the real work. Where she's getting him ready for school. She's taking him to after school curricular activities. She's going to the school plays. She's there for his birthday and shit. She's there for the holidays. But you want him for the summer to go play around in fucking Thailand. Just because a man likes to be in the presence of his child and he loves his child does not mean that he does not make poor parenting choices. This was irresponsible for him to do and sit online and say this shit. And now he gets on here and he has the audacity to drop a diss track and say, don't take my son. He all I got? Excuse me? And all the things that he's doing, he needs to be very mindful and careful with the things that he's saying he does. He's going to sit there and say, I have power on the internet. I ain't know what else to do. I didn't do that because, I wanted people to go, get in her comments and stuff. So why did you do it? Why did you do it? I thought that if I did this was going to make her say here. And what would have happened to make her say here? Because she would have been tired of people messaging her, right? Harassing her about her child. And that would have made her say, here, just take your son. Absolutely not. He's a little boy that's spoiled and entitled and did not get his way. So he decided to crash out in the worst way and hop on the internet and put them in personal business that they should not be in. So now we're going to watch the downfall of it all. Because he just so confidently thinks that this is going to play out poorly on her behalf if they go to court. Absolutely not. It could play out poorly on his behalf. And this is another thing with men, right? And little boys. They sit up here pissed the fuck off about not being able to see the child as much as they want or do as much as they want. When y'all are no longer together, you can't just walk up in her house and dictate what the hell you gonna do. He's sitting up there talking about, oh, I just wanted to just sit downstairs with him, put him in the shower, have a movie with him downstairs, and she could have stayed upstairs. Absolutely not. If she told you to get the fuck out her house, that's what she told you. Hammers. And before y'all hop in the comments with this back and forth about what Halle hopped on Twitter whenever he brought Halo to Kai Cenat's stream. Who the hell would bring their baby to Kai Cenat's stream? It's too much going on over there. That's too many people for that child to be around. Hence why he probably has RSV now. DDG would take the child around anybody. He don't care who the child around, as long as he can put the camera in his face. And another thing, Halle posted on Snapchat that her and Halo are both sick like a dog with the RSV. So instead of DDG hopping on the internet to bash his baby mother, he should be hoping that she feels better. She don't need all this stress right now. She has a sick baby and she's sick herself. And you want to come over to her house and say that you want to sit downstairs while she stay upstairs so you can hold on your son. Excuse me? You bringing in unnecessary germs over here. Instead of automatically jumping to something negative when she told him to get the fuck on, maybe she was trying not to get him sick as well. Did he ever stop to think of that? Excuse me? I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to continue to thank God that I'm not nobody's baby mama. Have mercy. If you made it to the end of the video and you're a yapper like me, meet me in the comments so we can have a key. That's all I got for y'all today, baby. Child, y'all so messy.